And we saw Damar Hamlin, too, last night get his first interception while we're talking about the Bills. And it was just so poetic that it came on his first start on a Monday night since the January 2nd game, and that Troy and Joe were in the booth in Cincinnati with the other game, and it just all kind of felt so perfect, the moment. And the way that the Bills bench reacted to him, too, it was like, it felt really heartwarming.
Yeah.
It's really crazy to think of what the Bills' record is since the moment Tyler Dunn dropped that story about Sean McDermott trying to motivate his team with 9/11 analogies. Because since then, they've basically been undefeated. So if it was like a different story.
When did that happen?
You don't remember this?
I remember, but when was that?
It was the very lowest moment of last season when it was all falling apart. They were one game over 500. After that, they basically didn't lose a game again the rest of the regular season. Of course, it didn't happen for them in playoffs, but they were a flawed team. And then now they're starting out this season like a house on fire. So I don't know, right at the lowest moment, you know.
I like for me to just piggyback on the Bills talk, because I think we all like what the Bills are doing right now, and that Damar moment was so great.
No,
so much joy in that too, and kind of relief probably too. Just like,
and that the refs didn't like call anything either, because they could have if they were kind of not realizing the moment.
Yeah, like excessive celebration
Exactly.
is what she's talking about. Yeah. So I like the general vibes around the Bills. They're fun, creative on offense. Josh Allen, and it's too early to say this, so I'm not really saying it, is playing at an MVP clip. The defense is clearly...
Actually, it's okay to say it if it fits
too early.
my agenda to host the show, because I picked him to win MVP before this season. So that
did.
Josh Allen.
It's always really good to be reminded of when Greg is right, I think. So
just doesn't happen enough, you know?
Show.
But the defense that we were all worried, I mean, they're clearly getting coached up. And then I also really, really like that this is an offense with the quarterbacks room and the skill players that all play Settlers of Catan together. Josh Allen.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Are
Josh
you
Allen.
serious?
I've been so excited to talk about this. Josh Allen was talking about this over the summer, and ESPN Alina Getzenberg does a great job over there. She just did a story on it as well. But for those who don't know, Settlers of Catan, a strategy board game. Listen, I am a Settlers of Catan player. I'm decent, good, not great. But I will tell you, if you can healthily get through a serious game of Settlers of Catan and still look this cohesive on offense, like that game ruins friendships, destroys lives, makes people hate each other. So if you can actually get through that game at that competitive level that they're talking about they do, and as a group and still look this good on offense, I'm telling you.
R.I.P. to like the bodies that Jordan's left on the road during Settlers of Catan.
Have you lost friends over this game?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, no.
But I'm just saying, like, this game gets really intense. There's backstabbing involved. So the fact that you can actually like have a blast playing, and then like,
have you ever played, Colleen?
No, and I'm wondering
you guys are
what
cool,
the
so.
premise
No.
is of this. How long an average game lasts for?
Like hours,
hours
7
and
or
hours. Yeah, hours.
Like,
there's expansion packs you can do. It's a whole thing. We'll get into it.
I played it once at my friend the Vitek's house. Identical twin brothers who are two of my best friends growing up, and we went over there like, oh, you'll love it. And we played Risk together. Risk was one thing. I liked Risk, but one time I came over for Settlers of Catan, and it was like a step too far. I couldn't focus for that long, and I was the one that was just like, yeah, this is too much for me, guys.
There's so much, like, every moment is like constant strategy and like trying to navigate.
Sounds like
and,
my
like,
worst
wheel
nightmare.
and deal. It's very, it's total anxiety. It's total anxiety. So I'm
I
just
already
saying,
live with total anxiety. I don't want to play a game that induces more of it.
but that this team can do that together, and like the skill players, the tight ends, the quarterbacks, they all play it together. So that they can do that and like get through it and look this good on the field.
I'm with Colleen. Like, and this has literally happened. Sometimes
It's a playoff
if we're at a
game.
party and like people are kind of playing like party games or whatever, Colleen and I will just be kind of standing talking to each other in the corner because it's like that's too much.
Having
work.
way less fun than me.
Too
Like
stressful.
so much investment. Like how long is this
You
going
can
to
play
take?
it on your phone now. There are apps and
Okay.
different. Like, come on, guys, let's get into
Oh
it.
my god!
I
I'll play
absolutely love
Jenga
that.
and like backgammon. That's it.